Today's topic is how to create a startup reference point. I was studying behavioral economics, and one of the theories is called prospect theory. And what you find out in that theory is that people do not make decisions on absolute reference points. To give you an example, if I wanted to go buy one of my favorite Einstein watches again, if I went to a store and I bought one for $50, but then I found out that there's another store, let's say 15-20 minutes away, that's at $30, I may consider going to the second store, buying it because I'm saving $20. But the same token, if I'm going to a store and buying a $1,000 watch and I find out that there's another store that's gonna sell it for $980, I'm probably gonna not bother. So what the theory teaches you is that people will make decisions not on absolute reference points, but on relative points. And so I started thinking about it in terms of startups, because one of the things that I've seen is, as an entrepreneur and venture capitalist, is that entrepreneurs will not set up the right startup reference points in terms of competitive differentiation. So if you're trying to figure out how to position yourself in the marketplace, and of course if you've done a competitive overview matrix, you're going to know where you fit in, but you still have to think about how to anchor yourself to a specific reference point. So there's two methods to do it, and we're living it every day at Entrepreneur Dex as we accelerate quite a few stealth startups. So on one of the stealth startups, what we did was we used a direct method. So what we did was we looked at the entire competitive landscape and we said, okay, we're like this company because it's a huge market and we can afford to compare ourselves to that one particular company, but we're faster, cheaper, more efficient, and also our competitive of differentiation is our business model. So their business model looks like a dinosaur type of a business model, and by the same token, ours is much more innovative. So you couple all those different things, and now if I'm talking to strategic partners, if I'm talking to investors, I can use a reference point. And in fact, for this particular startup, we did literally provide a link to their website, and we say, yeah, we're like this company, but we're much cooler, much better, much more innovative, and our product line is much wider. So that's one way. The other way is to use an indirect approach, and we actually did that also for one of our stealth startups, where we say we're like this company but in this different sector, but of course we're applying it to another market, another target market, and so on. And so that's the indirect approach. So it's two ways of looking at the thing, but one of the things you want to look at when you're setting up reference point is that for your startup is that you really think through who you want to compare yourself to, whether it's direct or indirect. And I talk more about this in the article, so if you want to check out in full detail some of the questions I would ask myself, which you should also ask yourself, just check it out. Until next time, I'm going to have some coffee right now, okay? No, actually I'm going to have some espresso.